Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we're glad to be back with you again on Aging Gracefully. This week we're doing things a little differently, as most of us are these days. Today we're going to check in with the Suncoast Spa using LED light technology and talk with Parkinson Place, a great resource if you or someone you love is living with Parkinson's disease. Fit and Trim of Sarasota is changing the fat loss industry with their state-of-the-art LED light technology. And here with more on this unique local spa is owner Betty Troyer. Betty, welcome back. It's been a while, but the time has been passing rather quickly in an odd way, I would say. But here we are, and we need to give our viewers a refresher of what your LED light technology does and how it helps with fat loss. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about that again.
Absolutely. So there is a lot more to the LED LED technology that we never even talk about. They're actually using it in many countries in the medical world. So there's a lot of added benefits to it that are really amazing. When I was looking for something to help Zoe, my 2.5-year-old daughter, I found red light technology, and I was just really blown away at all the good benefits. And I knew that I had to use that on her to help her journey. So it really is amazing. But when you look at the fat loss side of it, that's super amazing. Fat gain, when we gain fat, that's really just a reflection of what the inside looks like. You know, if we look good on the inside, we're going to look good on the outside. That's just kind of how that works. And when we gain a lot of fat, it's just a reflection of that. So you want to think about those things when you have a lot of fat that you need to lose. Is what does your insides look like? And fat loss to red light technology, it's really just an added benefit to all the other benefits that red light has. It's a pretty amazing technology.
When a client comes in to see you, you do a body analysis of them and you tell them where these areas of fat are located in their body?
So we do. We have a computerized body analysis, and it's an FDA cleared machine to do what it does. It's pretty amazing. When you sign up to the program, you get these body analysis every 2 weeks, and we can tell you all the progress you've made in 2 weeks, all the changes your body has gone through. And some of those changes are pretty huge, and it's motivating, it's exciting, and it's really encouraging to go through a program that you see results every 2 weeks, and you have what we call progress days. And we can tell you how much muscle you have either maintained or gained. We can actually tell you that you've gained muscle or gained bone mass and had fat loss. It's pretty amazing technology.
Now the beauty part of this we mentioned last time you were with us, but I think it bears repeating, is the beauty of this is when a client comes in, they're in a room totally alone. So the social distancing is not a problem.
Not at all.
And they can target different parts of their body. Could you tell our viewers a little bit more how that works, please?
So a client will come in every 2 days a week. That's all that's required to use the technology. And then every 2 weeks, and then they decide on how many sessions that they want to do that. Depends on their goals, and the body analysis is what that all depends on. And then every 2 weeks, we'll sit down and do the progress with them.
And how long is each treatment? How long is a person in with the LED in the LED bed?
Sure. So when you do the either targeting, the body contouring, or if you decide to do head to toe, both of those times, it doesn't matter, but they're both 20 minutes at one time that you're going to be in the bed.
Okay. Now, you said that there's different types of body fat that we have. I believe there's 3 different ones. I'll let you talk about those. Does the LED technology target all of those or just one of them?
That's what's so really great about the technology is we have 2 different types of body fat. We have the subcutaneous, which what I call the outside fat. It's right underneath the skin is your fat cells. And then we have the visceral fat, which goes up underneath the rib cage. It hugs the organs. And that's the dangerous fat. You want to think heart attack, diabetes, stroke, cancer. Those can be caused by visceral fat. And the bed, the red light technology will target visceral fat. It will melt visceral fat. The body analysis machine that we use will pick up whether you have visceral fat or subcutaneous fat. And the subcutaneous fat is the one that lives right beneath the skin cells, and it will think of the cellulite, the bumps in the skin, that's the subcutaneous fat.
Okay.
So the body analysis machine is going to tell us how much you have of both of those. It's going to pick up your metabolic age. How old are you on the inside? So everybody's inside age is different. Like, how healthy are you on the inside? The body analysis will show us that. And the red light technology will melt the subcutaneous, and it's going to melt the visceral fat. And we want to maintain as much muscle as we can, and we want to lose fat only. And we can achieve those results with the red light technology.
Now, who would you say do you have a target client, or can everyone benefit from this?
I get that asked a lot is, who benefits from the technology? And everybody benefits. I have clients that are in their upper 80s, and, they tell me the results that they get from this is just amazing. Zoe, my daughter, she's 2.5. The results that she's getting, the health benefits she's getting from it is just amazing. So it really is for anybody, any man, any woman, any shape, any size, any age. It really doesn't matter. I just had a guy in here, and he came in and he said, Betty, my doctor just told me I have a really high visceral fat. He looks great. He's in shape. You would never know. And our body analysis machine confirmed that he did have a very high visceral fat. And he's now signed up as a client. So it really doesn't matter. There's just so many people that it benefits. It's not for, people that are just obese or people that are just going to the gym, that are just really fit or really trying to lose just a little bit. It really is for everybody.
We'll hear more next time you're on, but I want to ask you, you've got a few promotions running that I think our viewers would like to hear about.
So I'm going to start my promotions today. In August, I ran promotions where I did, if you come in for a body analysis, and it's according to the body analysis and according to your goals, we'll sit down and talk about that. But whatever amount of sessions you buy, I will double that.
Oh my gosh.
And I had a good response with that, and I had some people who missed out, and they were very unhappy about that. And they were calling me, and I said, I'm going to do it starting today, and it's going to run until the 26th of September, which is the last Saturday of September. And it's going to be very short. I'm going to open that up for 2 weeks only, and it's going to be for the first 10 callers only that I'm opening that back up.
Okay.
And I decided to do that for the clients that missed it and were so upset about it. But in October, I have the snowbirds are coming back, and I'm already getting calls for that, so I'm not going to be able to continue that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to open it up for 2 short weeks and the first 10 callers.
Now, you get a free consultation, though, you said, when you first come in. So somebody doesn't have to commit if they want to just find out about your program. They can call you and set up a free consultation?
Yes, I always tell the people, call us for a free educational consultation. And what happens in those consultations is we'll do the body analysis and we'll be able to tell you all the things, how much subcutaneous fat you have, and we'll be able to tell you how much visceral fat you have. And then we'll show you around the office and you'll get a visual of the equipment and the technology and how it works, and we'll demonstrate it for you here.
Okay.
And visuals are always better. I have people who call me on the phone and they say, oh, just tell me about it over the phone. And it's very hard to do that.
Absolutely.
You don't understand it. So I always have people just come in so they can actually see the technology.
Okay.
Once you get a visual of things, you understand it so much better.
Okay. Now, where are you located, Susan?
We're located at 1215 Southeast Avenue here in Sarasota. We're right on the corner of Bella Vista and 41, right behind Panera Bread and Michael's on East Plaza.
Okay, wonderful. I've learned a lot today, and it was wonderful seeing you, and I am going to get in there. Now I'm a little more comfortable with going out into the world. I've kind of settled into our new normal, and I've mentioned that to you before, but we'll be seeing you soon.
And I always tell people that I have a 2.5-year-old medically ill child that she comes in and use the equipment, and we sanitize everything. I have to do that to protect her, and I did that long before COVID.
Very good point. Yes. Thank you
Absolutely.
again, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Nancy.
Coming up after the break, we learn about the #1 resource for people living with Parkinson's disease on the Suncoast. Parkinson Place is the #1 resource for people living with Parkinson's disease on the Suncoast, and offers all the services to clients for free. And here to tell us more about Parkinson Place and how they serve our community is Program Director Susan Belisi and CEO Alex Redman. I want to welcome you both to the show. Susan, we're going to start with you. How are you?
Good. How are you, Nancy?
So we're going to start, Susan, you're the Program Director for Parkinson Place. But you have a very compelling story which led you there. Can you please tell our viewers how that all came to be?
Sure, of course. My husband has Parkinson's, and he was diagnosed 18 years ago. We live in New York, and we didn't know what to do as far as how to get him more of the additional resources he needed to help with his disease. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I went online seeking help, and up came Parkinson Place. I've never heard of Parkinson Place, did some research, called down here and to learn about all the fabulous things that are here that's offered, and is all offered for free. So I called up my daughter and we took a trip down here, and we came right away to visit here at Parkinson Place. And from then, as soon as we walked up in the doors, we said, this is the place, and this is where we need to come so that he could get all his needs done. And so we've been here for 4.5 years, and it's just been so great for him, and he's independent and so much healthier and happier being here through Parkinson Place.
That's wonderful. Now, Parkinson Place is celebrating their 8th anniversary. Is that correct?
That is correct,
Okay.
yes.
And I'm sure now that you've been there 4.5 years, you've seen how it's grown. What has changed, and what would you like to share with our viewers about that?
Yes, so the programs have grown through the years along with the membership. And even through the pandemic, we are Zooming over 63 classes this month. And since the pandemic started, we have 150 new members. We're able to reach people throughout the country. We're able to reach people internationally. And the snowbirds, who normally wouldn't be able to take our class, our existing members, are now Zooming. And so it's just wonderful to see how we've grown through all this, along with how Parkinson Place has grown through the years.
That's so true. You know, what you just said, I mean, in these unusual times that we live in, this is offering more people the opportunity to see what you're about and the possibility of coming down when it's safe to do so. So, being the program director, Susan, can you tell our viewers about some of the programs that you offer that are near and dear to your heart?
One of the most important things someone can do with Parkinson's, they have to exercise. They have to keep their body strong because their muscles become weak. We offer all that. We offer yoga, we offer speech, we offer a stretch it out class, we offer cardio class, we have a Pilates class, we have a Tai Chi class, and we have rock steady boxing. We have peer groups to help them. We've got everything that someone with Parkinson's needs to keep the disease at a certain level and to keep them strong and also keep them happy. And one of the most important things about Parkinson Place is the magic that happens here amongst the members and the staff. The members become family. And when you go on the Zoom calls, you can see they take the first few minutes just to say hello to each other and just, you know, that camaraderie that happens. And that's one of the magical things about Parkinson Place too.
Now, how many classes do you offer at any one given time? I mean, are there multiple classes taking place simultaneously that people can choose from, or are there specific times, Susan?
Yes, so we set up a schedule. It's Monday through Friday. Each class is an hour long, and each class is taught by a certified instructor. So we set it up, and the events are placed on our website, our calendar, and every day our members receive an email for the next day telling them the class and the time. It's very easy for them to join in every day on Zoom.
Now, you've mentioned all these programs. What is the cost associated with those, Susan?
So there is no cost for anything that you do here at Parkinson Place. We're, through donations and through people's generosity, we're able to keep that available to people with Parkinson's.
Okay, now you also said the qualifications of the instructors. Do they have special qualifications to teach these particular classes to Parkinson patients?
Yes, so all our instructors are certified, and we even have some RNs, we have PT, we have speech therapists. Everyone is qualified and certified to teach whatever that area. We even have, you know, Rock City Boxing, you have to be certified. We have Tai Chi specialists, Pilates specialists. I mean, everybody knows the Parkinson body and what the need is to keep it strong and to teach the class properly.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll be right back with CEO Alex Redmond.
Thank you, Nancy. It was good to talk to you, and hopefully we can see each other in person soon.
I hope so. Thank you. Be well. We're back, and joining us now is Parkinson Place CEO Alex Redmond. Alex, nice to see you again.
Good to see you, Nancy. Thanks for having us on.
Susan told us a lot about the programs that you have there and classes. Can you tell us how you've been helping your members during this pandemic?
Well, Nancy, good question. We have taken the members, all of them, into the virtual reality kingdom of communication. We wanted to make sure that not one member was left without being able to connect to people that they know, instructors that they love, and have access to the absolute best webinars by the most notable experts on Parkinson's disease. So we wanted to make sure that every single person was hooked up and connected. And we've done that through trial and error, whether it be individually or just doing group sessions. We even have seminars on technology coming up for people to be able to learn the basics and even a little more advanced stuff. So that's it. We have tons of classes, which are amazing, over the top, everything from movement classes. We've added Tai Chi, Pilates, we've got exercise, we have cardiovascular training, strength training. Stretch with Brains and Balance, which is a special program. As Susan mentioned, we also have Rock Steady Boxing and voice therapy. We have music, we have art. And once again, we're joining the Embracing Our Differences. You see behind me, over my shoulder, the beautiful, beautiful painting that Susan and the members created for last year, and they entered.
Lovely.
So they're doing that again this year.
And I think not only the members are benefiting from all of these classes and your webinars, but also family members who can now join them, which is something they couldn't do before.
We've always had caregivers and family members and even friends joining in because we don't limit it. Of course, everything we do at Parkinson Place is free to all. We just want people to join up. Membership is free. You just have to give your name and your email address. Then you have access to everything that we do. And we want everybody to feel that they're included and able to do this.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now you have a couple, maybe more, exciting events coming up. And I think we'd like to hear about those.
Absolutely. We have a world premiere of a movie called Parkinson's Third Wind, which is featuring a couple of our members here at Parkinson Place. They are actually out of town right now. They both live in Philly part-time, and then they're here the other part of the year. And they, the amazing film director who studied with Martin Scorsese and other amazing directors, he found our wonderful member, Betty Shapiro, who is an artist, and he found her so very interesting. And then he found another gentleman, John Cleveland, and he decided to do a documentary about what they can do. And these guys turn out the most beautiful art. They do boxing classes and they participate in all these different events. And they happen to be living with Parkinson's disease. The other one is we have Dr. Okun, who is a world-renowned neurologist, and he is going to be doing a seminar here. We also have Dr. Deeb, who is performing seminars through Parkinson Place. We actually have one on the web. So we were the first in our area to have that. And of course, he's answering all the questions about living with Parkinson's disease. They co-authored that book. So we have those two gentlemen, and then we will have a third person that also contributed to that book on. And we have a masquerade party, which is coming up. That's a social event where everyone will go on Zoom and show their masks. We have different categories, and we'll be giving out our Amazon gift certificates. And we also have hearing and balance seminars coming up. But again, if people go to parkinsonplace.org, O-R-G, and they just join, then they'll have access. We send out emails every day where all they have to do is click on the link. So there's nothing to download.
Before we close today, what is the biggest need that you are finding right now? And we'd like to know where you're located.
Well, the actual location of the building, because we're not open for people to come back yet, but it is at 5969 Cattle Ridge Boulevard, Suite 100, which is right at the corner behind Ale House. It is right at the corner of Bee Ridge and Cattleman. We are doing everything through Zoom and other platforms, including we post everything up on our web, and of course our Facebook page is blowing up. It's just amazing. And then people can go ahead and they can go online to parkinsonplace.org. Our biggest need, Nancy, is because of COVID and the pandemic hit. We had just started our fundraising efforts. And of course, our Polo for Parkinson's was postponed out of an abundance of caution for our members and our guests that have bought tickets. So fundraising is truly the one thing that we need right now, because we rely solely on the support of our community. We do not solicit pharmaceutical companies. We don't do anything where it's not pay to play. We truly believe in the integrity of asking our local members and those that are out of town now to support us by giving charitable contributions, which we greatly appreciate. And that's how we're surviving.
It was nice seeing you again today, and we'll be back with you soon.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you for joining us on Aging Gracefully, and you'll find more episodes throughout the season on snntv.com. Join us next time for more tips on living a happy and healthier life.